Yoo-hoo, I'll make you famous. What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Bon Jovi. It's a Jon Bon Jovi review series now. We're going to the solo stuff. We're going to do both of Jon Bon Jovi's solo albums as well as Richie's 3 albums. Let's get going on Young Guns to Blaze of Glory. This album is absolutely amazing. The only reason this thing exists is because Emilio Estevez, who plays Billy the Kid in the film, went up to Jon. He's like, hey, can we borrow, Wanted Dead or Alive, because it's got a cool sound and everything. We think it might fit the film. Jon's like, no. That song is not what you want. Let me write you something bomb. And he not only wrote Blaze of Glory, which of course is absolutely epic, but he wrote 9 other awesome songs that we're going to talk about on this album. This album absolutely kicks ass. It's got songs that just fit today that are just amazing, epic songs with all the instruments. And it's got some songs that kind of fit in the late 19th century. You can see it being played in a saloon or something, in the piano, and those jam also. It's just like this album can't miss. It's got everything. It's a perfect companion piece to the movie. It's a great soundtrack to the film, even though most of these songs don't really appear in the movie. It's still, you feel Young Guns too when you hear this album. And I think just Jon Bon Jovi, absolutely brilliant songwriting here. When I heard this, I thought, okay, there's the magic formula. No wonder Bon Jovi's so good. Little did I know that later when I would hear Richie Sambora's solo album, oh my God. Now it's no wonder they're so good because both these guys are great songwriters. But let's go ahead and jump into this one, Blaze of Glory, starting with track number 1. So right off the bat, the album kicks with some good, hard, solid rock and roll. You got a kind of a mixture of, modern, when I say modern rock, obviously at the time this came out, but still holds up today. Just an awesome rock song. But also you get a little flavor of the, the old style, late 19th century. For some reason, you can feel a little bit with the slide guitar and stuff. And it's Jeff Beck with an awesome guitar solo. And all in all, just a simple kick-ass rock song to get it started. And, lyrics that refer to the movie. Great lyrics throughout this whole album. One of the things that I'm most impressive about is the lyrics. Just they are absolutely awesome. But this song is just really fun and a perfect way to kick off the album. At this point in time, it doesn't make it a great album yet. I don't think it's just the most awesome song ever or anything, but I think it's just a really cool, fun rock song. Really enjoyable. Love the solos. Love the instruments. I can jam to this one. I can run to this one. And it's just a pump up type song. Billy, Get Your Guns. Great way to start the album. I think this song is definitely up there in the 9 area or so. So I'm going to give this one, Billy, Get Your Guns, a solid 9 to get started.
They promised us June, now they're giving us life. Would take a miracle to save us this time. And your Savior is just left town. Gonna need a miracle, 'cause it's all on the line, and I won't let you down.
Miracle is one of the standouts to me, though I say that there's like maybe 3 or 4 standouts. So I don't know if you would call it that because there's so many awesome songs, but certainly this song is just one of my favorites and just a beautiful song. It's got different kind of instruments. It's also a full song, like it's a full rock song, kind of a ballad type song. There's accordions going on. There's just a lot of really cool instruments going on and cool sounds. Great music video as well, by the way, but that I think Jeff Beck is also in. But this song is just absolutely awesome. I love the lyrics in this one. It's also got a fantastic bridge, all the same elements you love in a typical Bon Jovi song, but different flavor. And, you're ready for a different flavor. If you hear so much Bon Jovi, sometimes it's nice to jump into a Jon Bon Jovi solo album because or a Richie solo album for that matter, because you're going to get a little bit of different style, but still absolutely kick ass. And this song is definitely one that I've always loved. I don't feel like it has any weaknesses. Love the beginning, the instrumental to start the song, and just everything about this. Absolutely awesome. Miracle for sure is a 10 to me.
I'm going down in a blaze of glory.
that'll bring us to Blaze of Glory. Whoa, this song is so good. It got put on the Bon Jovi Crossroad Greatest Hits album. A solo song got put on the band's Greatest Hits because it just had to go on there, right? I mean, this is an absolutely epic song. They play it live sometimes. I was happy that they played it live on the first Bon Jovi show that I went to in 1999. They played Blaze of Glory. This is a song that was nominated for a Grammy. I believe it won several awards. I'm sure it won a whole ton of awards, but I know it won a Golden Globe Award for like Best Original Song, Male Vocalist, something of that nature. I'm not really sure, but this song is epic in every way. And you know, you hear something like Wanted Dead or Alive, and like, okay, you're going to try to write something in that vein, and you're not going to be able to duplicate that success of that song. There's no way. There's no way. And holy shit, there is a way. I prefer this song. I think Blaze of Glory is slightly better for my personal taste, but they're both, don't get me wrong, absolutely epic. But this song, you know, with the cool guitar work coming in, the wind, the chimes, and then the and there's so many guitars in here, able to, you know, combine the cowboy sound with some hard, awesome rock perfectly. And then at some point everything drops out. It's just the acoustic guitar when he starts singing there. I've got an old coat for a pillow, and the earth was last night's bed. And you got your epic guitar solos and just everything. It had to be, I don't know how many guitars, you know, in this studio version, but it's just got so much going on. You know, you listen to this thing on headphones, it's just going to blow you away. And it's just an amazing song, amazing songwriting, and an amazing performance all around. This is an absolutely epic song, one of the best in the entire Bon Jovi / Jon Bon Jovi catalog, however you want to put it. Certainly, I think it's his best solo song that he's ever written. I mean, he's only got 2 albums worth of stuff, but Blaze of Glory has to be just overall, you know, even though there are some songs I'm about to talk about that I might, you know, on certain days prefer a little more, but just for, you know, just being completely objective about it, probably his best individual song he's ever written. Most days it probably is my favorite song on the album, but there are a couple more that damn are right there with it, and on some days for me are definitely preferable, and I'm about to get into some of those. But simply put, Blaze of Glory is a classic, and it's awesome, and it's an absolute 10.
Well, this ain't about me, and this ain't about you. For the good and the bad times we both been through. When the lines between brothers and justice have changed, you do what you gotta, 'cause you can't walk away.
Blood Money is a absolutely awesome song as far as pertaining to the film. It's actually a song from the point of view of Billy the Kid being sung to Pat Garrett, which is another character in the movie. If you watch the movie, you hear the song. It works really nicely. It's definitely a song that accompanies the movie, but it also has, you know, it's got some acoustic guitar, a little tambourine, but not a whole lot of instruments. But this is one that has that feel of the Old West, and it works really well, and just really love it. I love the simplicity of it. It's not a song that's huge and epic and gonna blow you away per se, but it's definitely a song that you hear enough, you just like it. You're just like, this is actually powerful in its own way. And I think it's a really great song, and I love that that's on here. And there's at least one more example of that kind of a song that's just kind of a, you know, a song that doesn't have all the production value through the roof there. It's just a more simple song, but it fits for the mood that's trying to be set there with that song. And Blood Money is awesome. Love listening to it. It's not long. It's just, and the message is simple, but the lyrics, while being easy to understand and pertaining to the movie, are not dumbed down or anything. They're still deep and they still sound awesome. Can't really explain it. Just, I really love this song as well. Obviously, I don't want to give it a 10 because I don't want to act like it's on par with Blaze of Glory and some of the songs I'm about to give 10s to, or Miracle, but it's still really cool. It's a really great song, and I think it definitely deserves a good solid 9.
I swear I'm gonna live forever. Tell my maker he can wait. I'm riding somewhere south of heaven.
Santa Fe is by far the biggest and best and most epic song sung by Jon Bon Jovi that nobody really talks about. It has to be. If this was a Bon Jovi song, like on a regular Bon Jovi album, especially in the 80s or early 90s, I think it'd be absolutely an epic song that they would have to continue performing today in the vein of a Dry County or a Keep the Faith or something like that. This song is just absolutely amazing, and the strings that go on here, just a great orchestra in this song. It just sets the mood, sets the tone. Jon Bon Jovi's vocals are very powerful. I mean, this is, he couldn't record this album today, and all due respect, there's no way, because his vocals are just really strong here. This is 1990, right there in his prime. Although, he did have this big, long tour, and he was having vocal problems, but he definitely took some time to get himself well and everything before recording this, because you can tell that he's just on point throughout this album. But Santa Fe, such a big song, such an epic song. I love everything about it. It's got great dynamics, big highs, and then, also like Blaze of Glory, there's times when, it settles down in the verses for John to just, sing very meaningful lyrics. The lyrics here are also on point. The lyrics are just beautiful, perfect, amazing, and everything hits. Everything comes together. Another epic song. Santa Fe has to be, again, one of the best in the entire catalog. Jon Bon Jovi / Bon Jovi. It would definitely be up there. Probably if I ranked every single Bon Jovi or solo or band song, meaning either Jon Bon Jovi, Richie Sambora, or Bon Jovi as a band, I think this song would be definitely top 20, maybe top 10. I ain't playing around. Santa Fe is legendary. It's awesome. It's clearly a 10.
I didn't find the truth, I only found an end. So tell me who's gonna save me? Oh, my father, oh, my son. Well, the only justice a man can see is the barrel of a loaded gun. Oh, yeah.
Justice in the Barrel. Things ain't slowing down. Justice in the Barrel is an awesome song as well. I love this long. It's got like a maybe minute and a half, 2-minute intro with the Native American chants. I think Lou Diamond Phillips, who's in the movie, is the male vocal there. There's also a female vocal. It's really cool. It's kind of haunting. It's really awesome. It's just a great intro to the song, and then it hits and not sure that that's exactly perfect right there with that melody, but something of that nature. And it's really cool. And then, of course, it comes in. It takes a while because then everything hits. The electric guitar hits, and it's freaking awesome. And things settle down, and it's awesome how that verse hits. Hey, mister, can you help me? And I just love the background, the strings, the slight strings, the guitar. Everything there is just beautiful, just perfect. Sets a great tone once again. This album just, I don't know how he pulled this thing off, but this song kicks ass as well. Kick-ass lyrics again. I mean, John just did an amazing job, but it's got a little more of a laid-back groove, which you need something like that. You had these big songs, with Blaze of Glory and Santa Fe and Miracle. So Justice in the Barrel maybe slightly, it's not slow. I mean, it's not like it's not too laid back. It's still got a great groove. The guitar in here is absolutely awesome. You can tell this is Jeff Beck again. Jeff Beck is, one of the best guitar players ever. So no surprise, Jon Bon Jovi was able to get him. And it's evident on this album. Just some great guitar work here. But overall, Justice in the Barrel is another great one, another standout. I said there's multiple standouts already. Miracle, Blaze of Glory, Santa Fe, Justice in the Barrel. And yeah, pretty damn good. That's 4 big ones right there. Justice in the Barrel is, to me anyway, I think it's just awesome. I love everything about it. I never hear this song and I skip. I don't feel like it. No, I always feel like this song when it comes on. And matter of fact, I listened to this whole album today just to get ready to talk about it. And I was out running and I listened to this whole album, and I was just absolutely awesome. I need to listen to it even more, but, not that I haven't heard it a million times, but haven't been listening to it lately as much as I usually have. And just amazing album. And Justice in the Barrel, to me, is a freaking 10.
Never say die, never say no. You gotta look them in the
If you're looking for some more like Bon Jovi-ish stuff, you know, Never Say Die, I think is maybe the most Bon Jovi song on here, like that you could imagine hearing on a Bon Jovi album, especially the kind of Never Say Die attitude, and you can do it attitude. But this song definitely fits this movie as well, a little more so. But a really cool song as well. Really drives, awesome rock, awesome guitar. And this one, I think they got one of the guys from Rat to play guitar in this song, and you know, he's awesome. I love Rat. I can review all their albums as well. So love Rat. I actually got a lot of albums, you know, here I'm thinking about. I got a Creed album here. I got Live. I love Live. Love Live. I'm going to review all their albums at some point. Got a little Oasis here. Looks like there's another Live album here. Another Live album. Little Three Doors Down. Little Journey. Love all this stuff, okay? Little Journey, okay? But let's get back to the review. Love the music that's going on here in the chorus as well. When he says never say die, you know, never say dun, 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 dun. That background music is just kick-ass. It fits right with the lyrics and everything. And then go back into the verses again. I guess you'd say we had a pact. These words you knew so well. That's right. Dun, 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 dun. This really drives and really cool one. I don't know if it's quite as, you know, big, epic. I mean, every song can't be a Santa Fe, a Blaze of Glory, but damn, the fact that there's so many 10s already, I think that Never Say Die doesn't quite get to 10 level for me personally, but I love it. This album is absolutely kicking ass and taking names so far, as you can see. This album is kick ass, and this song is kick ass. I'm going to give it a solid 9.
But they don't recognize you get your feet out of your mouth. You really got me. Yeah, you really got me now. You know I don't know how you do it, but you really got me do it. You got me.
So now you have You Really Got Me Now. And I love the fact that there's a couple songs on here. I mentioned Blood Money earlier. Now this one that feel like they were played, basically recorded 100 years ago, or now at this point 120, 130, 140 years ago, but they feel like they were recorded back in the Old West. And this one, I know they didn't have recording equipment back then, but if they did and we could hear that today, it might sound something like this. And it's almost like they intentionally, you know, this song, if you listen to it, it doesn't feel like the production value is up to snuff. That's intentional. That's intentional. It has the feel of an Old West bar. It's a little bit echoey, and you can just feel them in there in a saloon. I really gonna do it now. You got me. Little Richard on the piano. Jon Bon Jovi there, adding a little bit of vocals there, and you know, it's just awesome. And it's a really catchy song too. A really cool song. And I think it took some guts to go in that direction and say, hey, let's put some songs on here that are short, 2.5 minute songs that fit the time. We can't make the whole album like that because I'm, you know, Jon Bon Jovi. And that's true. If the whole album was like that, I'd be like, what is this? I want some Bon Jovi, man. I want some big stuff. But he mixes all that big stuff in here. Solid songs, great rock. You got Never Say Die. Sounds like a good old Bon Jovi. You got these epic songs like Santa Fe, Blaze of Glory, Miracle. You got a kick-ass song like Billy Get Your Guns. And then a couple of songs that sound like they're right out of the late 1800s, and especially this one with You Really Got Me Now. Really fun song, and it goes by quick. You know, it's not like, you know, it's not going to go for 5 minutes. It's just a couple of minutes long, and Little Richard kicking ass here with the piano. Jon Bon Jovi, great song, really fun, and it sounds like it's right out of the Old West. So I love this song. I'm going to give it a good 8.5.
Put my heart beats loud as thunder for the things that I believe. Sometimes I wanna run for cover. Sometimes I wanna scream. Bang a drum for tomorrow. Bang a drum for the past. Bang a drum for the heroes that won't come back. Bang a drum for the promise. Bang a drum for the lies. Bang a drum for the lovers and the tears that cry.
course, a cowboy Old West album would not be complete without your gospel type, soul song. And we have it in this absolutely kick-ass song called Bang a Drum. The instruments are awesome in this one. You got the organ, like the Hammond organ. You have Jeff Beck on the guitar again, and all the instrumentation is just absolutely awesome in here. Fits perfect, makes it just, like I said, everything here, the mood is just spot on throughout this album. It's just amazing how he hit every single check mark of what kind of a song you need to have on this kind of an album. He made it happen and just did a fantastic job. Obviously, a lot of help with all these other, amazing musicians. So I know he didn't just do it all by himself. And I'm sure he didn't write every single little riff and every single, little string thing that was going on behind and everything. But clearly he wrote the, majority of these songs because he got primary songwriting credit. And I think he wrote pretty much all the lyrics, probably wrote every lyric, and the lyrics are awesome. And in this one, no exception. Love the chorus too. Bang a drum for the sinners. Bang a drum for his sins, bang a drum for the losers and those who win, etc., etc. Really amazing song, very deep song, and another fantastic one on this album. And I love the end when the choir comes in and everything builds up. Let me hear me say, yeah, yeah, hallelujah, amen. And it keeps on going there until the very end. And just like a worship song at the end, I just kind of fades out. Really, really cool stuff. And this one, I got to be honest about Bang a Drum. I mean, I don't know. And as far as rating it, I don't know how it could be any better. And, it's also big. It's fun. It's great. It's awesome. It's, got everything working for it. So I am going to give it, even though, maybe a 10 doesn't always equal a 10. But as far as I'm concerned, this is a 10. Maybe I can't say it's better than Blaze of Glory or Santa Fe. But to me, it's so awesome. And I can't see it being any better. 10.
Nights there to remind me of the guns in the early graves. The ghosts appear as I fall asleep, singing outlaw serenade. Dying ain't much of a living when you're living on the run. Dying ain't much of a living for the young.
And if there's just one topic missing, I mean, it seems like everything's pretty much covered here. Excuse me. Pretty much seems like everything was covered pretty much throughout the album, but maybe just a really deep song about, the life of these guys in this movie. These gunslingers, these cowboys, these just people who are, living short lives for the most part. And, it's a crazy life out there at that time, especially, but you have it. Dying Ain't Much of a Living. Track 10. Very haunting. Very cool. Another just amazing song. I really love this one. Love the piano work on it, but it's just got the strings and everything just sets that tone. A very spooky tone out in the desert. There's snakes around and everything. You got to sleep out there. You're trying not to get shot and killed by, one of these outlaws, or you're probably an outlaw yourself, I guess. And I believe Elton John. Piano and backing vocals, Elton John. And guitars, Jeff Beck again. Aldo Nova as well performed most of the songs on this album. He did awesome. Kenny Aronoff on the drums. Dying ain't much of a living. I love this song. I really do love this song. Nice close to the album, although there's also Guano City, which is not a Jon Bon Jovi song. It's kind of a score for the movie. It's only a minute long. Don't know why they threw that on there. It's pretty cool, though. I really like that song. But not a Jon Bon Jovi song. So Dying Ain't Much of a Living, though. Awesome. I'm going to give it a 9.5. I'll hold off on a 10 for that one, but it is freaking awesome. And I love this album altogether. Blaze of Glory. Songs written and performed by Jon Bon Jovi, inspired by the film Young Guns 2. This thing is a keeper right here. This is an amazing album. As an entire package, I'm going to say this thing is better than a 9. It is borderline 10 as an album, which is tough to do. This thing is right up there. If I was to rank, I ranked all the Bon Jovi albums. This thing would have been up there close to These Days. I think I would prefer These Days slightly maybe over this, but damn, this album absolutely kicks ass. I'm a huge fan of Blaze of Glory. 10 10 awesome songs. I'm going to give it a 9.4 as an overall album score. Let me know what you guys think of Blaze of Glory, Jon Bon Jovi. Look forward to Destination Anywhere will be my next album review. And then I'm going to do maybe Richie's 3 albums, and then perhaps I'll jump into another band so I can come back to Bon Jovi later, do some of the box sets and some of the greatest hits and some of the things like that. So don't want to just completely just do all the Bon Jovis. We got to leave some room for later, of course. Hopefully they'll eventually get back together, go on a tour, and come out with a new album. Let's go. You can tour now. Let's go. Let's get the tour going. I was ready to see him in 2020 when, of course, it got canceled due to COVID. So that really sucked. But anyway, you guys have a great day. Let me know what you think of Blaze of Glory. Have a fantastic one. Hit that thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And I appreciate all you guys. You are awesome. Let me know what you think of this album. I love it. 9.4 out of 10 as an overall album. We'll talk to you later.